Hey everybody, Christopher Thunder here from Rider of the Storm. I am talking over my air conditioner today, so I must apologize for the noise. Today, I'm going to remove my windshield extension. This thing's been a lot of fun. It's soft, you can hit your head against it, it's really safe, and I really loved it. But with the speeds I've been hitting on these Texas highways, the soft material has been stretching and pulling the duct tape. This is Gorilla Tape, not ordinary duct tape. The Gorilla Tape has been pulling backwards and stretching and moving, and it's been slowly shaping itself in a kind of rearward direction. So it doesn't sit as tall as it used to. You know, it doesn't do the deflection that it once did. So I'm going to change it, and I'm going to have a lot more fun with it. I'm here to help you do great things with your bike. And you can do some really cool things with some simple materials that you could buy at an art store, such as sheet foam rubber. You can use some garden wire, some plastic wire ties for support, all kinds of crazy things. And there are some crazy things in here which make it the way that it is. And it's been a lot of fun to work with. But today, it's time to learn something new, explore, and do something completely different. Been sitting in the sun for a while. Because it's been in the sun, the glue is really warm. So the adhesive is just sliding off the plexiglass or acrylic or whatever you want to call it. Now that's super cool. Now, that is an easy removal. That's really awesome. I really thought that was terrific. I probably didn't even have to saw on it. All I had to do was yank on it. Wow, that is terrific. Look at that thing. That is awesome. That was so easy to remove. All I had to do was leave it in the sun. That is great. It is amazing that that stayed on there for all these months. Those crazy speeds I was going, That's insane. Okay, here's a little QD electronics cleaner here, my favorite solvent. Spray onto the rag and wipe. No, that's not good enough. I have to spray it right on there because it's dissolving too fast. There's a little tiny sticker there. That's what that was. My SCCA sticker. This Gorilla Glue adhesive is super sticky and very tough. Sometimes you have to work at it to get it to come up. But you can see here that it's coming up. Some old decal glue. The old decal glue is actually tougher than the Gorilla Glue adhesive. I might have to do this out of the sun because the sun's drying the solvent faster than I can wipe it. So there's your answer, folks. If you ever wanted to know how to get rid of Gorilla Glue adhesive, well, I'm losing some of my decal there. I don't want to do that. You can just use a little QD electronics cleaner, and that'll remove Gorilla Glue adhesive. So there's the top of my windshield again. Pretty much the way it was before I started all this. There's some adhesive there that's a little tougher than it normally would be, but that's not bad. I can actually start with that and build on that. That is pretty awesome. I know this all seems pretty amazing. This guy just ripped the top of his windshield off just by pulling on it. And he's ready to go with a whole nother design change in seconds. Yeah, that's really something. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you this. This mess in here is Gorilla Tape adhesive mixed with 3M tape adhesive. And all that's got to come off. And I don't want to spray directly on there because that's so sticky. I don't want to get the solvent into the electronics. That's not bad. I got to get this out of the sun and take a little time and remove some of that glue. So I'll come back to you later. Okay folks, we've moved out of the sun. It is Texas sun, it's very intense. Yes, Big Bird, the sun is more intense in Texas than it is in Canada. Yes, surface temperatures are a lot higher than in Canada. So, all that being said, got to get out of the sun sometimes to do your work. I like to think of myself as a master of materials and solvents and things, only because I work with them so much. I keep a couple of levels of solvents like turpentine, paint thinner, acetone, because I know that when used properly, you can make a lot of headway with adhesives with different kinds of solvents without destroying the base material that you might be working on, such as this windshield here. So, if you are just a little cautious and, take your time and work through the problem, you can actually do a lot of good at cleaning things up and preparing for the next stage in your development, whatever that may be. In this case, it's going to be a slightly bigger and tougher windshield. Something that'll survive 110 mile an hour headwinds. Now this thing was really great for 100 mile an hour headwinds. It really was awesome. I really thought that it was doing the job. So we're gonna up the ante on this to survive even higher speeds and stronger headwinds. Hey there everybody, it's the next day and decided to move into the backyard here. There's a few mosquitoes, but there's shade and the early morning sun is behind me. You probably ask yourself, can you use acetone on your windshield? And depending on the product, the answer is yes. It can come pretty clean. You can see here Hello Kitty is gone, right? So you can use it on both the inside and the outside of a smoked windscreen or windshield. I'm using it to remove some of the Gorilla Tape glue that's stuck in there. And you can see here that it is somewhat transparent. While I'm in here, I'm looking for scars and cuts. Here is a crack. And I did that yesterday. That's been repaired with some JB Weld. So that's had time to cure, and that's rideable now. If you're not so sure about how good that's going to work, and you might find that there's a little bit of a step here in the crack, just put a bit of Gorilla Tape over that and you should be able to ride with that. Shouldn't be a big deal. But it all depends on the crack. And if it starts to get bigger, well, you better pull over and break off the rest of your windshield, because you don't want that flying around on the highway. So, take your time, be careful, use the proper solvents to clean up your windshield, look for cracks, and have fun with your riding. No. Oh no. No, that scared me. No. No. When you're doing this, remember it's going to get slippery as you're heating up the material. Don't let it slip, because you'll really mess up your work. I'm really destroying it. With a little tool experience and a little gusto, you can do just about anything with your bike. Give it a little time, a little practice, and you can have some awesome results. Even if you break something, you can fix it. Get out there and ride some more. Enjoy your bike. Have fun with it. And I'll see you next time on the World's Dirtiest Workshop with Rider of the Storm.